Hi there. Welcome to City Skylines for Beginners. This is tutorial number 14, and I thought it was only fair to give you a sneak preview of what the dams will look like on the plateau that you created and spent so much work on tutorial number 13, rather than make you wait until like tutorial number 20 for us to actually get into putting these dams in. I thought I'd let you see what they do now. Make certain that your resolution is at 480p on the YouTube. Remember, that's the sprocket down in the right hand corner on your YouTube screen, so that you can see all of this, because we're going to look at details. Okay, down here, I wanted to explain something to you. The reason that we had to put these little waterfalls in was because you can see when I click on this, if you have your 480 resolution on, that we're getting a power output of 1600 megawatts. That is the absolute most you can get. Now, if you didn't have this little waterfall here and a lower elevation in this section of the canal at the bottom, then you would not have let's see, get you up here. You would not have a dam that goes down this far on this side. It would go down about this far on this side, which it wouldn't work. You'd get like maybe 480 megawatts or maybe 600 megawatts. But as you can see on this one, we are getting 1600 megawatts. It's all about the difference in elevations between where the water is at the back side, where it's coming in, right up here at the top. It's at an elevation of probably, it's at an elevation about 100 to 150 feet difference. And it has to have that. You have to have the elevation up to the point where the water is coming out here, it's way down at the bottom. And for some reason that makes a huge difference. And to get that, if we had not put this here, then this elevation would have probably been up about here, because all the water that's draining down into this one, which is pretty deep, would be up here along this, and it would be running across the top of this dam right along here, and it would be cutting your electricity output by half or down into even 1/3. Same thing with the other little dam down here. As the water comes in here, it's going to, you can see that this dam down here is set up the same way. The water's coming in here and would be at the same height on this other end, except that, as you remember, we put in, well, I don't think we did at this one because we already had the height. I don't remember what we did, but we had it. I think we have a little a break right here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we do. But whether we do or not, this is how you do it. This is how you get it to work. It looks like there might be one there. I wish there was some way I could check now, but I got rid of the. Oh, I guess not. Okay, just wanted you to see that. And so now we're going to go back to our tutorial map. Now that you've seen that your this one is also getting 1600 megawatts of power. Now that you've seen that your dams will work on this plateau the way we've set it up, and if you look really closely, you can see where some of the water is that has drained down into this canal. See the water down in there? That was the water from a flood that these have finished having now, more than likely. Yeah. See, they're not flooding anymore. They flood a little bit. Every once in a while you see a little wash coming off of here. And it floods down into this section, but not much. But when it was first put up, it was filling these. So good thing that they were there. Okay, that's enough of that. Let's go over to the other tutorial. Um, I'm not going to bother saving this. I'm just going to quit, go to the main menu. I probably should have put you on hold so I didn't use up tutorial time for this. I think I will. Oh, okay. Well, tools, loading the game. Get that, get out of that. Okay, loading the game. We're going back into our tutorial. Excuse me. And I had my mouthpiece way up by my nose, so you're probably hearing me breathing instead of talking. I hope that I just fixed it. Okay, so now we're going to go over here. Get rid of that. And we're going to put roads in right here that are coming off of this one and going up to the plateau. There are two ways that we can do that. We can set up a slope, which I will show you on this one, or you can just let run a bridge, which I'll show you on these two. I'll show you how to do both, and then you can decide what you want to do on yours. So we're going to go to our leveling tool and go to the down here on the far right, on the far right is a sloping tool. Excuse me, my throat's killing me today. And we're going to get our brush size to be about the size that we want to make our slope, the width of our slope that we want for a road to run on. That's about big enough for a road, just barely. Oh, yeah, it gets bigger when you... We're going to use this middle one because we want it to be very, very crisp line so it doesn't use up too much on a slope, and that's plenty. Now, with the sloping tool on, you'll come down here where you want the slope to start, not where you want it to end, but where you want it to start, and you right-click. Then you go up here to the level you want it to end on, and you hold down the left mouse button and start scrolling down towards the area that you wanted it to level out with. Now, what that does, go turn this off now. Oops, turning it off so I don't slope something else. What that does is it creates a slope that you can run a road up, okay? And in case this area, which we can get a bridge onto, was too steep, you could slope it this way so that you could get the road to go up. But I thought I'd show it to you here so you can use it in other places if you choose to. So now that we have that done, we'll go over here and we'll just start our road. There's going to be a bridge and another bridge over here that it'll just go across. So going to our road tool and getting down here where we can see our road. We're going to connect with our road, pull it in the direction we want our road to go always, and we can take it right up to here. I hope I didn't, yeah. And then from there, we just pull it right up onto the plateau. I'm not sure what that's all about. Actually, I am, and I don't like it. So, see, we've got a couple of little ridges here, and I'm not sure if that's going to affect little bumpy ground ridges that look like they were coming through the bridge. So backing it up, reconnecting. We'll see if this helps. Yeah, there, that's better. I don't know why it worked better that way, but it did. There. Okay. And then around. I think I'll bring this up where I can see better. I just want to be able to see what I'm doing here. Okay, so now we're going to bring it around just a little bit so we have that little curve, which we'll take out later, but we're just getting it for the purposes right now of, and then pulling back, left clicking, and connecting. Okay, so now that we have it up here, we're going to run this little freeway from here all the way up and out to this area outside of the, this is our map. We're running the freeway all the way out here and then bringing it down this slope that I created. You know how to create these slopes. And the reason I created this slope back here, and you know how to do that with the if you went here and you went to your softening tool and you took your slope with your right mouse key and ran it back, the sloping tool, and ran it back and forth across here, you would get this smoothing out of all of this area so that you can bring this road up and connect up here. Okay, and that's basically what we're going to be doing. We're going to run it from there all the way up through here so that people can get on a freeway all the way up here onto this plateau where they're going to be living. So now I've explained to you what we're doing. We'll just go ahead and do it. I'm already at 12, so this is going to be the last thing we're going to do. Get ourselves a road. First we have to get rid of this little ending here. You just click it off. And then, and you remember how I did the, I'm running mine up the slope. And then letting it bridge up onto this area. And then letting it bridge up onto this area all in one. Okay. And then curving it around a little bit. Letting it come all the way back down. Oh, I didn't curve it enough. If you get this when you are trying to come down again, it's because you didn't curve it in far enough. So if you go in to where, see how I didn't curve it down quite enough right here? Now let's go ahead and take that out. You have to actually curve it around so that it's actually pointed back down, not out here, or you get that big sweep. You have to make certain that you're curved around. And then you get a straight mark. Okay, there we go. Okay, now here I'm going to have to make that curved road that we talked about in one of our previous tutorials. So I'm going to go down here, take it off the straight road and put it on the curved road. Then with the curved road tool on, I'm going to, let's see, this one is going this way, so I'm going to connect, go out to where I think I want it. Oops. Go out to where I think I want it, right in the middle between the, I keep hitting the left mouse button and I don't want to yet. And then come up a little bit and click here and then come down and connect. Then on this one, connecting, going the direction I want it to go, coming way out, and then curving back. There. Okay, so there's our curved road. And if I wanted to, I could have run a road from here. I'm not going to, but I'll just pretend I was going to. I could have run a road from here and just pulled it up and put a bridge there. So you see, these are the two different kinds of ways that you can get up an area. I'll take that part out later on after I finish the tutorial. I don't have much time left, so I want to keep this going. Now we're going to start another road here going up. And again, we're going to go down and we're going to get rid of our little end piece here. Grab that little end. Okay, and then we're going to run this up through this area. Goodness. Okay, starting where we want to come from, we're going to run this up here, and I have my curving tool on, you'll notice. We'll see how that works. Oh, that worked very nicely. You see how it kind of creates the curves? I only want to go in that far here. And then I'm going to start maybe right about here. Actually, I think I'm going to carry this one out this far. I'll connect it here. And the reason I'm doing this is because this is the entrance to the city, and I want people to be able to get in and out here more easily. Am I doing that correctly? Yeah. Okay. There. Okay, so we're connected. At least I think we are. That looks a little funny down there on the end. Okay. Okay. That was just a little hiccup there. Okay, so we're connected now all the way around. Oh, no, we're not. I forgot that was what I was going to do. Okay. Well, that's all right. We can run a regular road through here later on during... No, I don't want to do that either. So... Okay. Going down here. Grabbing this one. Then grabbing the tool. Bringing this over. Oops, wait a minute. I want to connect these with straight roads. Oh, that's interesting. Let's put a bridge there. That looks fun. totally by accident, but sometimes the accidents are the most fun things. Okay, we'll connect this one in here. And then over here, we'll come out. And back. And connect. Then I'll come in here and get rid of this piece that is now totally unnecessary. Okay. And if somebody should want to change their mind about where they're going, we'll put these little pieces in so that they can. Same thing here. You always want to give people options just in case somebody decides they want to go someplace else. I mean, you know, maybe they're coming up here this way, coming home from work, and they don't want to have to drive all the way around to the next turnaround to get there. They want to just come this far and go in. Now they can if there's a road coming off of here. Okay, that's it for this one. We got the road on the plateau. I showed you how the hydropower dams are going to work eventually once we get into a city and create them. And I'm up to 21 minutes and I've got to finish this tutorial. So don't forget to save your game, save the map, get your name on your map. OC tutorial for me, whatever you named yours for you, and save. And say yes to overwrite. Okay, that's it, folks. I will see you in tutorial number 15, and I hope you enjoyed this one. Bye.